Welcome to the first episode of I Forgot to Hit Record. We're making ravioli. I've been talking for like 8 minutes straight into the camera, and didn't realize I hadn't turned it on yet. So, I'll tell you what kind of day I'm having. We are almost done here with our pasta, our delicious pasta. We're finishing the rolling out process here. Once we get it all, rolled out and everything and looking fine, then we'll stuff it and cook it and eat it. I'd just like you guys to know that a few minutes ago I started out with like a square of dough like this big. Like just that big. And this is just from the last few minutes. Not the last 8 minutes that I was talking. I was actually making the dough and showing you guys all that. But here we are. So that's fine. That's okay. That'll do. Trying my hardest to keep my head out of these shots as much as possible. And this is a French rolling pin, by the way. It's made by my friend JJ at Watai Woodworking. Really good guy, really great dude, really wonderful craftsman. So you guys should definitely go order one of these. And this particular wood combination is for a project that he and I are working on that has to do with his family and generations of recipes that are just wow. Just some of them are just so incredible, and I mean a lot of them are just very unique in their own right. So it's a project that I am very happy to be working on, and I am incredibly excited about the partner that I have working on this project. JJ is a good guy. So yeah, there's that. And that's actually one of the things we're doing right now. This ravioli is a variation of the original recipe. He sent me the original recipe, and I was getting ready to make it, and in preparing to make it and getting all this filming and everything set up, I realized that I really didn't have all the ingredients necessary. I'm missing about 3 or 4 things and no substitutes. So we're going to do a mushroom and ricotta ravioli. Yeah, so that's fun. Our dough is practically fucking ready here. I'm not gonna really fuck with it any more than that. I know this doesn't exactly look like your traditional pasta dough, but cut me some slack here. I'm doing it by hand, and this is the first time I've done pasta dough by hand since I started cooking, really, in a professional kitchen. So, if you don't like it, suck my balls. We'll bring you guys right back, and I'll have some mushrooms and whatnot going for you. I straight up almost left out of here without cutting these raviolis for you guys. So, I don't have a ravioli cutter, but what I do have is a cup. So I'm going to do round raviolis. So this will be pretty fun for you guys, I think. God almighty, that was a lot. I ain't even going to use the last of that dough over there right now. We'll wait on that. For this, though, we're going to roll these out. All right, just a bit. Leave the wine glass. All right, just going to, like I say, we're going to do round raviolis. We're not going to worry about them square sons of bitches, to be honest with you. I ain't that interested. Don't have the proper ravioli cutter anyway. We do, however, want these guys to be veritably the same size so they pinch together just so we're all clear here. So when you do them, just make sure that they, like I say, like that one is not, are veritably the same size and shape. Not exact, but just veritably. Okay. All right, so we got a pan over here heating up with some oil, and now I'm going to mince up some garlic here for you guys. So you just want to take your blade, lay it across like that, and just whack. Second one, lay it across and just whack. That's going to remove all that peel and practically chop it up for you. I mean, to be honest, it's a beautiful way of getting it. Kind of shove that clove back together. Fingers in, all right? Not laying out like so. You'll cut your fucking finger off. Like this, knuckle, knife blade to the back of the knuckle. Reason for this is if the knife rolls inward like this, I don't want it to, you know, fucking cut. And take this off right here, right? And if the knife goes downward like that, it's just gonna glide against my fingers. I might shave a little skin off, but it'll be a whole lot better than losing a fucking digit. So, just gonna form your garlic a little bit up against, small. Now, once you start getting a little rhythm, that's when speed and whatnot kind of comes into play. Until then, you just want to focus on your form, all right? That's all you want to focus on right there. It's just your form and not shaving your knuckle off like I just did just a moment ago. I actually did take just a little skin off there, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. All right, so now that we've got our garlic sliced one way, now this is not the proper way, but I'm gonna do it like this. Just you can see my finger bleeding a little bit over here in the foreground. Let me just whoop, wrap that up. Start back at the beginning here. And now that our garlic is minced, okay, well, diced. This is not minced. It will be minced momentarily. Now that our garlic's diced, we just want to bring it all back into a pile, like so. And we want to stop the video real quick to go get ourselves a Band-Aid. All right, and we're back. Mincing up the rest of our garlic here. Being very careful. Look at us. So safe. Just barely stick it out there. No, I'm just kidding. That's not how you do it. But accidents happen. So don't worry about that. Don't let that discourage you. Although I will say, if you're scared of getting cut and burned, you probably shouldn't cook. Because this is an occupational hazard for me. You know, most people get burned or something. They go, ah, ah. I get burned. I go, okay, shit. Let's get back to it. All right. So, now that our garlic is up on our blade, sitting here, we're going to take a little oil from out of the cabinet. We're going to put it in the pan. No, you guys can't see that, but you know, that's all right. My camera's over there. I don't really have the capability of just moving you around at will right now. So, sauteing our garlic in the pan, just so you can see. And now that it's going, we'll let it kind of brown and caramelize and whatnot for a minute. We're going to remove this out of the way. And we are now going to take and mince a shallot. I just have to find the fucking shallot. Ah. Okay, so we're actually going to do probably about half this shallot, I'd say, for this ravioli mix. And you know what? A quarter will do. Quarter will do. And you'll see that has instantly started cooking and caramelizing. We actually need to take that off the burner now. So we're just gonna set that aside for the moment. Now, we really just need to knock this peel off here. Now, a lot of people don't do this. I do. See, some people would stop right here and just take this peel, right? They just take the orange peel and they might take the purple one right behind it, okay? I myself like to go one further and go ahead and take that first fresh peel off right there. You know, some might call that a waste. I myself, I like to use this part in my stocks. So I like to keep a little bit of that fresh set off to the side. All right, now we're just gonna take this. We're going to move right across the line. See, my fingers are curved in like I showed you earlier. Slow movement. This is to show you the muscle memory that you should be aspiring for, so that one day you can do this and still cut your finger on a YouTube video 10 years after you started your career. I have worked in tourist towns mostly, by the way. Chimney Rock, North Carolina. You'd find my seasonings in a couple of bars up there for, you know, fries and whatnot. And then I've got a couple of wing sauces that have been within a few restaurants. I've also helped build restaurants from the ground up, helped make menus and all sorts of stuff. Now you can kind of see off to the side that I am putting my shallots in here with the garlic. It's a good thing. Just gonna put that in. We're gonna take our basting spoon and just kind of mix that around some. Look at that, that's absolutely delicious looking. Oh man, what a delicious looking filler. All right, you can hear that sizzling. Now we're gonna set that off to the side. And now it is time for another mixing bowl. And some ricotta cheese. Mix that around a little bit. Yes, this is just, you know, Walmart brand ricotta cheese. I'm not getting fancy with it. I mean, good Lord, I'm making this shit by hand anyway. All right, I reckon that will be enough filler. Will be enough cheese for that filler. Okay, we're gonna take our garlic and shallots, throw those into the cheese here. Throw that off to the side. All right. Time for some salt. Throw that back over our shoulder. Time for a bit of paprika. Just a bit, not much. Sorry, it's taking me a few minutes. I'm actually going through my seasoning cabinet. A little bit of parsley. Who am I saying? When it comes to fucking parsley, just dump the shit in. No, it's not just a topping. Don't let people make you think that it's something you just add at the end of a dish like chives. It can be made into the dish too. All right, and now for the piece de resistance. I don't want you guys seeing this fucking stupid ass looking pepper mill. Some pepper. All right, now that's done. Take our fork, scrape that off the side, and mix this in. Mix it in very well. See that little bit of red on the side, and we'll get that off too. All right. Now, start the water. I'll bring y'all back in a minute. Okay, so we're back, and you want to just take and make this kind of into a little pocket, right? Like so. Just gonna take not a whole lot of filler, just enough. So like I said, these are tiny raviolis. Sorry about the Band-Aid finger. We won't pay attention to that. All right, so now that that's pocketed, now we're going to take one of the bigger ones, just lay it over the top here, and pinch it down the sides. All right. Keep everything in there. Then you get a little stuffed ravioli. Set that off to the side. Grab the next one, pocket it, and do the same thing. Okay, finished product. And now to add the mushroom cream sauce. All right. Absolutely delicious. Just need a fork to taste. All right. Here we go. Caught in there. I want that mushroom. Give me that mushroom piece. Perfectly cooked. Fucking mwah.